What's up, guys? We're back. Gonna finish up everything on this guy today except the smoke and the actual writing in the book. So I'm coming in with the Bony Matter speed paint, and this paint is very translucent, and I've got this on 2x speed, just putting it on the face and the hands, and this takes several layers to build up to get to this point. It took me probably like just 20 minutes of glazing it, and you probably could have done it faster, but I'm just in the habit of glazing and just being very cautious with it. So what's up next is Ruddy Fur speed paint, and I did that on the hair, and now I'm just mixing in that Ruddy Fur with the white like we've done everything else over here on the palette. You can see it, and now I'm just coming in before I mix in that Ruddy white, I'm going over the yellow of this book with some glazes, and I actually got my paint too wet here. I just want to show you how I fixed it. So I got it on, and I was trying to save it with just the brush, but there's just too much water that I mixed in. So I'm gonna go just grab the big dry brush and just sponge it off, and I'm keeping some on there to create that texture. And now I'm just painting horns, getting the highlights in on the fur the same way we've highlighted everything else, just those big chunky dots. I think if you've seen it on the other parts of the video, there really isn't a point of watching it again now, you know. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to the next step. All right, so now you can see we pretty much made like a chocolate milk color on our palette, and that's what we highlighted all the fur and the skin with. Now I'm just coming back in. This is our straight off-white that we've been using to highlight everything else. It's also just a really good kind of aged paper color. So I'm mixing this in and got a little bit of water, testing it on my thumb, and now I'm just gonna glaze over and build up the highlights of where that book curves, because I want to keep all the texture and all of the different like degrees of grime in the page there. So as that dries, now I'm going to do the simplest non-metal metallic you've ever seen. I'm pretty much painting everything but the very brightest points with it's snakebite leather, just a light brown, dabbling that in and any part that's black pretty much. And now I'm coming back in with Maize Yellow speed paint after that snakebite dried, and mixing it together and just kind of jamming out. You know, it just has to give the impression that it's yellow, not really trying to spend a ton of time and effort on this. It pops enough, the yellow. I think it's a little too yellow. I'd probably go back and use a different color yellow, but that's what I had on my desk because I think it blends too much like the robe, you know. But quick and easy, non-metal metallic. All right, now Battleship Gray, and I mixed in a little bit of Royal Robes at first, but it was actually too much blue. So just the Battleship Gray. We're gonna use this to paint the actual glass of the lenses. And I know I'm out of frame right here, but I'm not actually painting. I'm just kind of mixing. This was me playing with the blue and then testing it out on my thumb. So we're gonna do this just to paint the glasses very quickly. So see, I've painted like black around the top of them. And I'm just gonna hit this white part here on both sides. I'm being careful. Some of it does end up getting onto the skin, which is just a quick fix. And then very careful. And now see here, I'm just putting in 2 dots of white as a reflection. So you can see it's not perfect. It's again, my goal here wasn't to win any awards. Now I have just pure straight white, and I'm using the curl of my brush to just dab a touch into the eyes, and we want to kind of give the effect like goats' eyes are like pretty creepy if you've ever looked up close to them. I'm not going to get up in there and actually paint the people like that. I'm putting this dot in because this is going to kind of give the illusion, and you see it here from far away, that his eyes are kind of glinting at you, because we're really focused on making this look good, making it pop from the tabletop. So you can see that white dot on the eyes is just over top of the glasses, and the glare and the reflection on the glasses points you right into those dots on the eyes. So the effect of the tabletop level really makes it look like he's kind of staring you down. And now the last bit is strong tone. This is an older, like before speed paints came out, but I'm pretty sure they still make it. It's a quick shade wash. And what this will do is I'm just going to build it up in the shadows of the book to one kind of correct where almost the coffee staining from being too white, and when the paint was thinned down collected in the cracks. So I'm going to fix that, and then this is just going to unite all the different textures, add like a really cool like brownish aged effect without it actually being too brown. It's a very transparent wash. Very cool. And now I think we're done for the day. Let's see how he looks. All right, we finished up everything except the book and the smoke. The pages are done for the most part. I need to revisit kind of like the actual like book itself and those pages right there. But the pages are now ready for us to draw in them. All right, and our text. I'm gonna plan that out. That'll probably be tomorrow's video, is the book and the pipe smoke, because I wanna really make the pipe smoke look cool and magical, and I'm gonna do it in the same way, like deep dark shadows, very chunky bright highlights, because we really just want this to look good at the tabletop level from far away, which I think we're definitely getting. Way chunkier highlights than I would normally do. But again, I think it's pretty sick for a speed paint. It's getting where we want it to be. So I'm gonna fix the glasses now that I see it bled through over on the skin, and call it a day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.